On today's show, we're going to create a great little low country southern dish, shrimp and grits. But we're not using just everyday grits. Of course, why would we? Right here, we've got some blue corn coarse grits. Hey, welcome to Gourmet Fishing. I'm your host, David Murray. We got everything we need right here. So let's go ahead and get started on our shrimp and blue corn grits right now. Let's go ahead and get started on our shrimp and blue corn grits. We've got everything we need right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our ingredients right there. Blue corn grits. Check that thing out right there. Wow. Kind of neat looking, isn't it? Heck yeah. So we've got some blue corn grits right there. Coarse blue corn grits. Now we got some butter over here. We got some fresh herbs. We got a fresh bay leaf, a little bit of fresh thyme. Then we got some salt, some cayenne pepper. And we've got some soaked blue corn grits. So that right there is what we're going to use for our grits. Now for the shrimp part of our dish, we've got a little bit of shrimp right here. We got some bacon that's kind of been cut up thinly. We've got some kielbasa sausage, some cheese. We've got what do we got? We got green, red, orange, and yellow bell peppers. That's probably about a half of each one of those chopped up. We got a nice medium-sized sweet onion. That too has been cut up into little small strips. Then we got some portobello mushrooms right here. Right there we've got some beef broth, a little bit of flour. I'm sure we'll bring out maybe a little bit more butter so we can really get our roux going. But I do believe, and we got a little bit of water over there for our grits as those begin to cook. So tell you what we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn our heat on right now for our grits, because we need to kind of sort of get that up to where it just begins to boil, and then we're just going to cook it, and that's going to take about 50 minutes. So it does take a while to cook real grits, unlike the quick grits. So now I did soak these overnight. Took my grits, put it in a cup and a quarter water, and as it settled itself down, as you can see, these little floaters float. Anyway, that's anyway, different story. So anyway, you want to come in here and just kind of get those little guys out of there. Oh, there's some over here, so we'll do the same thing just like that. Anyway, for the most part, I've got all those out of there. Now we're going to begin to cook our grits in the same water that we soaked them in. Heck yeah! So it's gonna be pretty good. I promise you that. Heck yeah! So here we go. We're gonna bring this up to where it just begins to boil, and we're gonna cook it down. And then we're gonna add a little bit more water. We're gonna cook that down, a little bit more water. Cook that down. That's gonna take about 50 minutes, just under an hour. This isn't like the quick grits or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. All right, so I tell you what, while this is doing its thing, coming up to temperature, we're gonna bring some water up to temperature. We're gonna warm that up. So I've got a little pot over here. I got just over a cup of water, and we're gonna bring that up so we can, when we add our liquid, the liquid will be hot and it won't cool our grits down. But also, I'm going to add our salt and our cayenne pepper to that, so that it kind of sort of gets all mixed up in there and makes things just lovely. So here we go. We're getting ready to get rolling. Oh man, I tell you what, we are at just a small boil or simmer. So I am going to come in and reduce that heat a tad, and we're just coming in. We're going to stir this for 3-4 minutes, maybe. You know what? I'm probably going to stir it for about 1 minute, because it is beginning to thicken up real well. Check that out. Heck yeah, and that is what we are looking for. Check that color out right there, man. Heck yeah, that's something else. Not really blue, it's more of a purple. But anywho, here we go. We're going to just go ahead and we're going to stir that up. I tell you what, that is looking pretty good. It's making noise. I am going to, like I said, I'm going to turn this down about as low as I possibly can. And we're going to cover our grits. And we're going to let that go for about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Come back, take a look at it, and then we'll begin to add our seasoned water over there, our cayenne salt water. Heck yeah, check that out. Oh yes, heck yeah. Turn that down just a little more. Oh man, heck yeah, check that out right there. Wow. Coming together slowly. Yes, oh yeah, see how that, most of that water has been absorbed by our blue corn grits. So we're going to come back in here, stir this up pretty good, and then we will add a ladle full of our spicy salt and cayenne water, just like that. Put that there, and then we'll come in here. We're going to combine this, then we will cover it back up and let that absorb up into our grits. Heck yeah, man, and then we're well on our way. Heck yeah. So it's been about 40 minutes. We're real close to being done. I didn't think y'all want to hang around and watch me stir my grits, put some more of our water into it, and so forth. Speaking of that, remember a little herbs, our little thyme and bay leaf? Well, I forgot to put that in the water that was boiling on the salt. We were bringing up to heat with the salt and the cayenne. I was so excited about getting started on the grits. But what I did is I came back and kind of bruised them up, put them in my water, and used the microwave. I said, microwave's okay sometimes. For about 30 seconds, boom, and I'm starting to infuse all those oils into our, oh yeah, you can smell it now, into our water. So I tell you what, let's take a look and see where we are. That is looking somewhat good. Oh man, heck yeah, check that out. We are getting close. We're almost to a point to where she's not really taking too much of that water, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. All right, so yeah, I think we will. We're going to try not to make too much noise. Add just a little bit more of our water, probably maybe almost a full. We're going to go about 3/4 of a ladle full. Now, of course, I don't have any idea what measurement that ladle is. It's, man, I don't know. Let's see, what do we got here? We're there. Yeah, it's probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons. So anyway, that's what we're going to add here. So just like so, we're going to get that all nice and incorporated, just like so. Kind of scrape the bottom of our pan to loosen up any of the little blue corn bits that have possibly adhered themselves. Now we're going to turn on the back corner burner over there, and we're going to finish cooking our grits back over there so we can get into our next phase of our shrimp and grits, and that's to begin on these delicious little nuggets of yumminess. Heck yeah. So we're going to turn this up. I'm going to turn that thing up pretty good, and I'm going to move this back over here, so in case we need to add any more liquid to our grits, we've got it handy. You know what, I don't need the whisk yet, so we're going to bring this up to heat, and we're going to add our bacon. Right, so let's go ahead and add our bacon. This is 4 slices of bacon. Just kind of sort of chopped it up nice and thin, little small pieces of yumminess that will 2 things. One, hey, this bacon's just good. And it's going to go on top of our dish when we're done, but it's also going to render down. We're going to get that fat, which is going to allow us to finish cooking everything else off. So come over here and grab us another spoon and begin cooking our bacon till they're nice and crispy. All right, I tell you what, we are getting there. Heck yeah, check that out, man. Oh, the smells are just unbelievable with that bacon. God, cannot wait. I'll tell you what, we're going to come over and let's take a look at what. Okay, I tell you what, that is actually looking like grits. Heck yeah. So let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, you know what? I tell you, I think we're done. Yes, sirree. And it right at 50 minutes. It doesn't lie. I'll be darned. So I tell you, now we're gonna come in here. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to get a little angry. Nope, joking. Boom, just like that. Get this thing in here. Yes, sirree. We're gonna turn that down just a tad. And I'm gonna come in with our butter. Come in here just like that. It's about butter's good too. About a tablespoon and a half. Now, speaking of that, the recipe that y'all can download at the website is good for about 4 servings. Now, what I'm doing here is cooking about 2 servings. So I basically have cut the the recipe in half. So when I'm talking about specific measurements, that's for what I'm cooking right at this point. So you'd have about 3 tablespoons if you were doing the recipe that y'all will be able to get a hold of here in a few. So anyway, we're gonna come in here, yes, just like that. Oh yeah, heck yeah, man, that smells good. Now we will cap this, let that breathe a tad, put it right there and get it as low as we possibly can. Now we get back to our bacon. Oh yeah, man, talking about yummies right there. Check that out. Heck yeah, that is looking yum yum. And I doubt all of that's gonna make it through the rest of the recipe, because I'm sure I will be snacking on some of those. All right, I tell you what, we got our bacon just about all out. Shall I get, yep, I'll go, almost. I'll get both of those little guys out. Heck yeah. Now we're gonna let these guys just kind of sort of cool themselves off so we can snack here in a few. I'm gonna put them right there. Now we're gonna get to our sautéing just like this. And we're gonna come in with, boom, with our onions, just like that. We're gonna get those started, and that's gonna be our step 1 in preparing all of our other goodies. All right, I tell you what, we're getting these things nice and sauteed, kind of breaking them up from the way we put them in there. Now I'm gonna come in, we're gonna add our bell pepper, just like so. And we probably have another 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes of sauteing, and then we'll get moving on to step number, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Oh heck yeah, those are looking good. Now it's time to come in. We're gonna add our Portobello mushrooms. Heck yeah, got them nice and thinly chopped up, just like that, I think. Yep, yes we do. And he's off, yes. So we're gonna get these all in here, just like so. Yes, cook those down for another 3, 4, 5 minutes. Oh man, heck yeah, smelling delicious. You know, as we go through, we kind of like to season as we go. So we're gonna add a little bit of salt in there, just like so. Heck yeah. I don't know what that is, maybe a teaspoon. It was 3 pinch sprinkles, I guess we could call it. Get that all, heck yeah, man. Wow, yum, yum. Get that all mixed in, heck yeah. Oh man, that is looking and smelling delicious. Now I'm gonna come in here with our kielbasa sausage and get that in there and get it nice and sauteed, I guess we'll say, and warm throughout. And then we're almost, oh man, we're so close, so close to being done. So we got probably another 3 or 4 minutes on our sausage. Heck yeah, man, that is gonna be delicious. Oh man, I tell you what, that is looking delicious right there. Heck yeah. So, you know what? I'm gonna try not, I don't want to overcook them, because the colors, the presentation part will get a little worn out. So we want to kind of keep our peppers and onions with a little bit of color, a little bit of crispness to it. So let's come over here, and we're just gonna transfer these over to a plate temporarily, just like that. And then, let's see. Yes, sirree. We're going to just... Oh, man. I tell you what, it kind of sort of smells like the fair. I don't know if that rings a bell to anybody. Nice Italian sausage and pepper. Anyway, that's that's a different recipe, I guess we'll say. So, we're going to come in here just like this. Now we're going to add a little bit of butter. Not a lot. And then we're going to cook our shrimp very, very quickly. And we're going to leave some of those shrimp flavors in our pan. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at our grits. Make sure they're still doing good. Oh, yes, they are. I think that's about as good as we're going to be able to get our grits. So let's come back in here. Make sure we get the little vents ready. Move that out of the way. I cannot get that any lower. Now we got our bubbled up butter. In go our shrimp. Just like so. And these are going to take no time at all. Heck no. Yep. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of granulated garlic on top of our shrimp. Heck yeah. Boom. I mean, it is just about time to take those out. Heck yeah. So, tell you what, I was going to put them back in that, but I don't think we'll do that with the raw shrimp flavor. So we'll just come in here just like this. Bingo. Yes. Now, come back in here with just about a tablespoon of butter. And we'll begin working on our roux, which is going to thicken up our beef broth for our gravy. Heck yeah. Alright, heck yeah, just like that. Kind of get those bits and little pieces off the bottom. Come in here, we're going to add our flour. And I guess I'll have to clean that up here in a minute. Way to go, Dave. So, anyway, yeah, I don't think I've really made them. That's my first mess of the day. I do believe, I don't know. So, tell you what, we're going to turn this down. Now, we're going to create ourselves a little bit, not really a true brown roux, but it's going to be a darker blonde than a lot of the roux that I make. So here we go. We're going to cook this down for about a minute or so. All right, I tell you what, that's looking pretty good. That's a nice little light brown roux. And I'm going to come in here with a little bit of our beef broth, just like that. And I tell you what, I'm going to come in and I'm going to add a little bit of our bay leaf thyme grits water to this. Also, get some of those flavors in there. Yep, just like that. Move this back here. And now we're going to begin thickening our gravy. I tell you what, man, that thing thickened up pretty quickly. Obviously, this is the time. Let's see here. Probably going to need that again. That we want to taste. And does it coat the back of a spoon? Yes, it does. Ha! And it's hot. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Got a little bit of that thyme flavor in there. Heck yeah. So, tell you what, we're going to add just a bit more of our water to thin it just a tad. Just like that. And you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to drop our little thyme twig in there to impart just a little bit more flavor. Heck yeah. Oh man, I tell you what, that is smelling delicious. I went ahead and added also the bay leaf to our shrimp gravy, and I tell you what, by kind of knocking that thing down with our whisk, that's really imparted some unbelievable flavor and aroma to our gravy. So what are we going to do here? I am going to attempt to try not to hurt myself. Do this. Voila. Find our bay leaf. There he is. Let's see here, just like so. Ouch, ouch. Yep. Quick rinse. Voila. And there we go. We are ready to plate. Speaking of plates, we're going to use this nice large white plate here. Let's see, we've got our shrimp and our veggies. So, what are we going to do with this? first thing, we're gonna grab our grits. That's what we're gonna do. I had to think there for a sec, but I tell you what, those are looking good. Heck yeah! So we're gonna come in here with a nice, oh yeah, check that out, with a nice little bed of our blue corn grits, just like that. Oh yeah, bingo! How about that? Heck yeah! Oh, cannot wait. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna come in here, some of our, get that way. I'm gonna come in here with our onions, peppers, our sausage and mushrooms. Just kind of just make a mess of it. Who cares, man? Heck yeah, this is gonna be delicious. Just like that. Oop, I'm making a mess now, ain't I? Wait, daggone it. Ha, you don't want to play. Just like that. So we got some green peppers, some mushrooms. Come in here and grab a little bit more with some sausage. Oh heck yeah! Let's see. Does that look? That looks pretty good. I think. Okay, that one just looks like I need to. I need to eat that one. Heck yeah! So I'm gonna come over here with that. Now let's grab our shrimp. And these, by the way, if you can't tell, they're small shrimp. They're about 60 count to a pound. I'm gonna come in here. You know what? I'm gonna dump all these guys right on here. I don't know why. I am struggling with these tongs. We're gonna do just like that. Oh man, heck yeah. What the heck? You know what? We're gonna come in here and decorate this up just a little bit. We'll drop that one there. Move him here. Heck yeah, just for looks. There, and oh hell, right there. That'll work. So, yum. There we are. Heck yeah. So, I'm gonna come in here with this. Give us a nice little stir, and I'm just going to put that right in the middle, just like that, because what we're going to do here in a second is when we start to eat this, we're going to mix it all together. And then we're going to come in here with our cheese, just like this. Heck yeah. Boom. Heck yeah, man, this is going to be awesome. A little bit more. I like cheese. Heck yeah. Then I'm going to come in here with some of our crispy bacon pieces and do just like that. Yes, yum. Turn that off. Come in here. Try to clean up the plate just a tad since we made a mess, but man, look at that. That looks delicious. Heck yeah, let's get some of this out of the way. Move you over here. What else can we do? You know, we might come over here with some dried parsley flakes if we want. I don't know. And just kind of add a little bit on top. You know what? They don't, when they dry, they don't stick to the plate. I don't know why. But there you go. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Wow. Unbelievable shrimp and blue corn grits. Man, that is going to be good in a second. Heck yeah. Tell you what, I think we're going to go ahead and give it a taste. Magically, I have a fork sitting right over here, right where it needs to be. I tell you what, we're going to come in and grab us a shrimp, a little bit of goods right here in the back side of this thing. Heck yeah, it's going to be delicious. Oh, man. Come on now, let's go. Play with me. Let's give it a shot. Oh, man, that is good. That is delicious. Pardon me. And oh man, tell you what, I'm gonna give these grits a little bit more of a taste. Wow, creamy, unbelievable. Really is. It did take a little bit of time, but you know, some things, you know, are worth the wait. And I tell you what, those are pretty daggone good. You know, you get a little bite of that cayenne right in there, right at the end. You get the flavors of the bay leaf and the thyme. Wow, that's unbelievable. Heck yeah. Hey, if you want the recipe, check out the description down below. We've got this recipe ready for y'all to download. Hey, right down here, how about some grilled Dorado, grilled dolphin with a pineapple mango salsa? Sounds good too, doesn't it? And then right there, hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. It all does help. And until next time, God bless, and we'll see y'all soon.